The tagline for this movie should have been, pretty girls doing really, really weird shit. The Neon Demon is I want to say thriller, but the best way I can describe this movie is that it's a vampire movie without any vampires. It's directed by Nicholas Wildchild Winding, who also directed such great films as Bronson and Drive. So you know what to expect. This is not a fast-paced movie heavy on the dialogue. But let me explain what it's about first. Elle Fanning plays Jessie, a girl from small-town USA who just moved to LA to make it as a model. She's kinda naive and she seems innocent, but she knows she's pretty, and that gives her a weird sort of power over people. Jessie gets to know this makeup artist called Ruby, who introduces her to a couple of other models who've been in the industry a while. And it's that scene in the beginning of the movie that got my attention, because there's this weird predator-prey thing going on. And you can't really put your finger on it, but it's really compelling. Everybody who meets Jessie for the first time is either in awe with her beauty or they're really jealous. I'm not gonna tell you what happens next because the plot of this story is not that complicated. So if I tell you anything more, that would ruin the movie. That being said, this movie isn't for everybody. It's slow-paced, it's a slow burn, so if you're not used to that, you're probably not gonna like it. Don't worry, this is not like Only God Forgives. There's actually dialogue in this movie. In his movies, Nicholas Winding usually chooses to show you what's going on rather than having the characters tell you what's going on. It's a style choice, and it's one that you either love or hate, but the fact remains this movie is beautifully shot, and it's stylish as hell. If you're a filmmaker or a photographer, this is one of those types of movies that you want to take a look at, because it's truly a work of art. One would think that a movie about aspiring models in LA wouldn't be in my wheelhouse, and one would be right. And if this movie was just a couple of pretty girls without a story, I'd better be looking at some porn. However, this is not that. This is something completely different. This is cinematography porn. Every single frame of this movie is compelling and I wanted to see where it was going. It gets real weird. Like, super weird. The way the story unfolds makes this a pretty damn good movie. Right down to the awesome soundtrack, the slow-moving beautiful shots, and a creepy role of Keanu Reeves as a motel manager. Guys, again, if you're looking for clever dialogue, a thick plot, or action, this is not the movie for you. This is something else. This is different. This is unique. And it can only come from director Nicholas Winding. So to that regard, this movie is a golden nugget. So that's it for the Neon Demon. Are you gonna see it? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and you want to see some of my other reviews, feel free to stick around and subscribe.